The Young and the Restless spoilers. Audra's bold move shocks Victor. Boss favorite Abbott smasher? Summer and Phyllis set reunion trap, pushed Billy and Chelsea back together. Huge return stunner, Sharon Case's special episode and further. Greetings to all Young and the Restless fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Audra Charles was furious when she discovered Kyle Abbott's recent treason. Kyle wants to run Glissade on his own, so he advised Victor Newman to Audra's loose lips and made her look bad. Victor was counting on Audra to conceal his identity as the company's secret investor, but she verified to Nate Hastings that Victor was running the show. Audra faced some counter-reaction for that, but at least she didn't get fired. The fact that Victor didn't let Audra go yet could be a good sign. That means Audra still has a chance to fight back against Kyle and earn Victor's respect again. Of course, Victor wouldn't stand for this getting some petty competition. Still, Victor may not be happy about it if Audra tries to pull commodity analogous to make Kyle look treacherous or unskillful. Audra's stylish bet then's to strike back by proving she's the better co-CEO. We might see Audra make a bold move to impress Victor, so perhaps she'll suddenly come her master new favorite hand. Victor has two pretensions at the moment, targeting Jack Abbott by decimating Abbott and crushing Billy Abbott for a chancellor preemption. Could Audra come through for Victor by helping him achieve both operations? Victor is formerly using Audra as part of his platoon against Jack, but perhaps Audra could come privy to commodity that helps him go up against Billy too. Audra is the type of character who always keeps her eyes and cognizance open, so she might score some helpful knowledge that'll eventually put her back in Victor's good graces. Kyle might suddenly find himself feeling lower trim about the situation if Victor starts praising Audra and questioning if Kyle's really doing his part. Whatever the case, Audra is down, but she's not out. There's still an occasion for Audra to come through for Victor when it counts and leave him glad he kept her on board within his Newman conglomerate. Our Young and the Restless prognostications allude that Audra will do whatever she can to get back on Victor's good side, so we'll see if she can pull it off. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Audra may prove herself to Victor in the coming weeks, so stick with us for updates on whether that'll lead to positive news. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Summer Newman and Phyllis Summers might scheme for a good cause soon. Although Summer typically doesn't blink her mama's meddling, she might actually have a reason to team up with Phyllis this time around. Young and the Restless suckers know Phyllis isn't vended on the idea of Billy Abbott being done with Chelsea Lawson for good. The harder Billy fights a reunion, the further Phyllis seems to suppose he's just too stubborn to forgive the woman he loves. Phyllis feels like Billy and Chelsea could still have a future together if he'd just let go of his pain and wrathfulness. It's clear that Chelsea regrets hurting Billy by landing in bed with Adam Newman, so Phyllis thinks she deserves another chance. Once Phyllis compares notes with Summer, she may come indeed more convinced that Billy and Chelsea should reunite. Following Summer's discussion with Chelsea in the September 23 occasion, she'll also sense that perhaps there's still hope for Chelsea's future with Billy. Since Summer and Phyllis will be on the same runner then, they might try to do a good deed. It's easy to imagine Phyllis and Summer setting some kind of reunion trap. The thing might be tricking Billy and Chelsea into participating a romantic evening. Perhaps Summer could summon Chelsea nearly like the Jazz Chesterfield under the guise of a business meeting, while Phyllis asks Billy to meet at the same spot. From there, Phyllis and Summer might push Chelsea and Billy to truly talk through their issues. Summer and Phyllis might make a reunion pitch before making themselves scarce, so that Billy and Chelsea can figure effects out. Of course, Phyllis and Summer might find other ways to manipulate Chelsea and Billy on the path to a reunion as well. Still, there could be a problem when it comes to actually pulling this off, since Chelsea may have deeper passions for Adam than she wants to admit. Whatever the case, our prognostications point to Phyllis putting further pressure on Billy when it comes to reuniting with Chelsea romantically. Still, will they negotiate anything or just make the situation worse? If Summer joins forces with Phyllis, the Young and the Restless spoilers say some love life updates are still to come in Geno City. So stay tuned for further news related to Chelsea and Billy. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that we've got some appearances and goings news to partake, so let's launch with a familiar face who'll join the hunt for Sharon Newman. Tessa Porter sightings are rare in Geno City these days, but she'll return during the week of September 23 to 27 to help Maria Copeland hunt for her mama. Maria will offer some disquieting updates on what went down in Madison, since she showed up at Sharon's hostel room and realized she wasn't there. Over the phone, Sharon eventually admitted she no way went to Madison at all. After Sharon said she was going off the grid, she mentioned Sedona as a possible destination. Still, it'll be easy to check if Sharon's at the retreat spot she preliminarily reserved. Sharon obviously isn't there since suckers have seen her in a cheap motel room on the rough side of Geno City rather. Tessa has come a friend to Daniel, so she'll be part of the discussion when Maria and Nick Newman turn to him for help. Still, Nick will hope he can flash back them if there are any hints from Daniel's former discussion with Sharon that might indicate where she went. Unfortunately, Daniel wouldn't be suitable to point Sharon's loved bones in the right direction, since he wouldn't have any suggestions about her whereabouts. As for Lyndon Ashby, he's doing an amazing job playing this crooked incarnation of Cameron Kirsten and will continue to exhilaration observers during the week of September 23 to 27. Sharon Case also has a special 30th anniversary occasion coming up on September 27, so suckers will clearly want to stay tuned for that. It'll be a great show that intertwines flashbacks with the current emotional roller coaster that Sharon's on. In other appearances and goings news, Jess Walton is set to retake some new scenes as Jill Abbott by the end of the month, so she'll be back on screen latterly this fall. Eventually, Valerie Pettiford is replacing Stephanie E. Williams in the part of Amy Lewis, so this character from the 80s will return in recast form starting October 29. We'll pass along further Amy story prognostications and other word as Pettiford's first Young and the Restless airdate gets near. The Young and the Restless spoilers say there are other casting shakeups brewing at the CBS Cleaner, so stick with us for all the rearmost news. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.